Joy to the world, the Lord has come. There are so many different voices clamoring to tell us the meaning of Christmas. The meaning of Christmas is being kind to one another, says one. No, it is a season to spend time with loved ones, says another. Christmas is for love. It is for joy, for giving and sharing, for laughter, for reuniting with family and friends, for tinsel and brightly covered packages. But mostly, Christmas is for love. Jane, a teacher, had not believed this until a small elf-like pupil with wide-eyed innocence and soft rosy cheeks gave her a wondrous gift one Christmas. Mark was an 11-year-old orphan who lived with his aunt, a bitter, middle-aged woman greatly annoyed with the burden of caring for her dead sister's son. She never failed to remind young Mark if it hadn't been for her generosity, he would be a vagrant, homeless child. Still, with all the scolding and chilliness at home, he was a sweet and gentle child. Jane had not noticed Mark particularly until he began staying after class each day to help her straighten up the room. They did this quietly and comfortably, not speaking much but enjoying the solitude of that hour of the day. When they did talk, Mark spoke mostly of his mother. Though he was quite young when she died, he remembered a kind, gentle, loving woman who always spent time with him. As Christmas drew near, however, Mark failed to stay after school each day. Jane looked forward to his coming, and when days passed and he continued to scamper hurriedly from the room after class, she stopped him one afternoon and asked him why he no longer helped her in the room. She told him how she had missed him, and his large brown eyes lit up eagerly as he replied, "Did you really miss me?" She explained how he had been her best helper. "I was making you a surprise," he whispered confidentially, "and it is for Christmas." With that, he became embarrassed and dashed from the room. He didn't stay after school anymore after that. Finally came the last school day before Christmas. Mark crept slowly into the room late that afternoon with his hands concealing something behind his back. "I have your present," he said timidly when she looked up. "I hope you like it." He held out his hands, and there, lying in his small palms, was a tiny wooden box. "It's beautiful, Mark. Is there something in it?" she asked, opening the top to look inside. "Oh, you can't see what's in it," he replied. "And you can't touch it, or taste it, or feel it. But Mother always said it makes you feel good all the time, warm on cold nights and safe when you're all alone." She gazed into the empty box and pondered for a while. "What is it, Mark?" she asked gently. "That will make me feel so good." "It's love," he whispered softly. "And Mother always said it's best when you give it away." He turned and quietly left the room. So now Jane keeps a small box made of wood on a piano in her living room, and only smile as inquiring friends raise quizzical eyebrows when she explains to them there is love in it. Yes, Christmas is for gaiety, mirth, and wondrous gifts, but mostly Christmas is for love. Merry Christmas, everyone, and have a happy week ahead.